and welcome to NEMC TV6. We are in Lenox Township, where Lenox Township is having their Tons of Trucks event. And here we have vendors, we have smart buses, we have the giant emergency vehicles, fire trucks, ambulances, we have a derby vehicle, we have bounce houses, we have Kona Ices here, we have a couple other food trucks here, pop seats. I don't think I've ever heard of that before, but it might be something that's here and I just haven't seen it. Ice cream truck. We have information booths. We have McLaren Healthcare's mobile unit is here. Waste management is here. I don't know if that's part of the venue or they're just here to pick up the garbage, but impressive truck. So there will be more coming. The event opens just a few minutes, and we will close up right here, and I will get more when I can move around and maybe talk to a few of the vendors.
Hello, my name is Kathleen Sheehan. I am the Recreation Director for Lenox Township. Been doing it for a little over 3 years now. We decided to formulate a recreation committee, which I was a part of. And in return, we wanted to be able to give back to the residents of the community by putting on various events. This is the third annual Tons of Trucks event, and I reach out to various agencies to ask them to come and, basically show the public and the kids, these are the jobs out there, this is what they do, this is how they help us, and we need to value them. Kids who want to decide, what they want to be when they grow up, this is a great place to come and try and figure that out. We'll have Alma and Septic here. We'll have Fire EMS from Lenox Township. We will have Sheriff's Department, Motor City, Customs, Border Patrol, and I know plenty of people don't know what they do. They are here representing Macomb County Road Commission, Ballers, Waste Management, all to name a few.
So not one particular theme.
No.
This is a little bit of everybody that's in Lenox Township.
Absolutely, and surrounding areas. This is just all agencies that help the residents or the community on a regular basis.
Yeah, I was just talking to Supervisor Anthony, and I've never been in a shuttle bus before. It's beautiful in there. It's air conditioned. It's clean. It's neat, and they go a lot of places. They even go to the airport if you need it.
Yes. And that's the thing. The community doesn't even know what they all do and that they're available, you know. And that's one of the things, that they're usually on a ticket every year to renew, the Smart Bus, fund for them. Yeah. They're of value to the township.
And I think we have a surprise coming in a little while.
Yes, we may very well. We may have Metaflight here. And Metaflight will land, hopefully, I'm hoping for at least 30 minutes of them. And that's definitely an important asset to the community. When you have multi-vehicle accidents that require serious injury and people have to hurry up and get them within that golden hour,
right?
They are there to help and assist, and that's a huge asset to us.
And it's very exciting to every little kid that's going to be here seeing it.
Absolutely. And for the kids, we also have bounce houses here too that they can go and play on.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Blount with the Macomb County Sheriff's Office. We're at Tons of Trucks. Right here we have our motorcycle. We use this for traffic patrol, as well as motorcades for presidents and vice presidents and other dignitaries that come to the issue, or come to the county. We used to have Harley Davidsons, but a couple years ago we switched over to BMWs to help us out in patrol.
Very impressive.
Yeah, and then over here we have...
Now wait a minute. What do you do when you arrest somebody? They hop on the back?
So when we arrest somebody, we have to call for another car.
Another car.
They come over, pick them up and take them. Yep. But we can do everything here that we can do on a patrol car. We have a computer, we have a printer to write tickets. Anything we need, we can do from here.
You can pull up information on their records, everything?
Information on people. Good.
Cool. Okay. And now the patrol car.
Now the patrol car. Here we have the Lenox Township Motor Carrier Unit, primarily responsible for the semi-trucks that come to the township, being weighed out, inspected, making sure they're following all the commercial motor vehicle laws that they need to for Lenox Township.
And then these things in the front are attached, I think.
These are
leaning, okay.
These are scales. so they can weigh out the vehicles on the side of the road. They don't have to go to a scale house or anything.
So there's no truck scales out there on the roads anymore?
Nope, that's these right here.
Oh, pretty good. And I am back now, and we have a SWAT team coming at us. A little bit hard for me to see because I've got the sun right in my face, but I'm trying to follow its movements. And that is part of this Macomb County Sheriff's units. Wow, looks like a tank up top. So, how often do you guys use that?
The SWAT truck?
Yeah.
I don't know how often. I'm not on the SWAT team. I don't know how often they get called out, but whenever there's a situation or a barricaded gunman or hostage, those high-profile type situations that could be really volatile, that's when they'll usually get called out.
Well, I hope they don't ever get called out, but it's nice to know that they're there when you need them.
They're there when you need them.
Okay. Maybe I can get some information out of them.
Yeah, they'll know a lot more about that truck and what they do than I do.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep, my name's Dan Zaleski. I'm with Macomb County Sheriff's Office. I'm on our SWAT team. This is our Bearcat. It's an armored vehicle.
Armored vehicle, that's
Armored
what they
vehicle,
call it.
Yep. The brand is Lenco. The model's a Bearcat. It's got 2 people up front, and you can hold about 8 in the back. There's different ports on the side that you can see through. The windows do not open because they're bulletproof glass. They're probably close to 6 inches thick. And it pretty much ensures that people aren't going to be harmed if they're inside of it. We use it to get to and from locations for whichever situation, or even using it to get people out of bad situations. So not only for us, but for other people.
Right. All the glass, the windshield, everything's all bulletproof.
Everything, yeah.
So,
Super thick glass. Windows do not open. You can see on the side there's a circle and a couple rectangles on each side and in the rear on the doors where you can open them up and get some access to the outside.
so you could be in a hostage situation, you could drive right up to the front door and get somebody and drive right back.
through the front door.
Through the front door, there you go.
Drive right through the front door. The front of it actually, which I don't know if you can see, but the front of it has something like a trailer hitch. And on the side, these poles extend a ram out the front. And so that ram can do a couple things, push holes through stuff, easily through homes, brick homes, non-brick homes. And there's also an attachment for it which it can deliver different chemicals or smoke agents. So it's almost like a giant hypodermic needle where it can poke through structures, particular buildings, or into specific rooms. And with a press of a button, it can deliver a chemical agent or smoke into a particular area. So lots of different capabilities, as well as the turret up top where the little kid was,
Yeah.
which spins around 360 degrees, can open it, can close it, and then this side you can see opens up as well, where you can see out of it, but it also has that same bulletproof glass on it. It's essentially like a big F-450 truck that they take the body off of and then put the armored shell on top.
How much does this weigh?
The weight, I want to say, we had to look it up before. It's well over 10,000 pounds.
Wow.
It's super heavy.
Yeah, if I was a criminal and this thing was coming at me, yep, hands up, here I am.
Yeah,
Come take 'em.
definitely. It definitely can. It can take some abuse for sure.
Very intimidating. Okay, and the weapons?
So over here on the ground, next to this ghillie suit, that's one of our sniper rifles, and it has a suppressor on it. They're relatively new to our team, but super accurate. You guys are very, very pleased with it. Over here to the right, we have one of our shorter barrel rifles, also suppressor on that, and then just beyond that is one of the 40 millimeter grenade launchers. So we use that for like impact munitions, for direct. Think of like what you would think of as like a beanbag, stuff like that.
Right.
heavy-duty Nerf darts, essentially. You can also use them to break open windows with various munitions that are available. You can deliver chemicals with them. You can deliver smoke with them. You can do distraction devices with them. All that type of stuff. And then the other tools that you see are some simple breaching equipment for doors.
Like ramming hammers, something.
Essentially, yep.
How often have you personally ever had to go out with these kind of guns and stuff to places?
Every time that we get called.
Oh, that makes sense.
Every time we get called, we go out with them.
So you're out in full gear, full armor, everything. As soon as this vehicle gets called, you know there's a need for all of this.
Correct, yep. We all
Okay.
assemble up, get our stuff together, go.
Well, it's good to know that you're there when you're needed.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much. This is fascinating information.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Deputy Kramer. This is K9 Enzo. I've been with the Sheriff's Office for just over 12 years. K9 Enzo's been with us for a little over 6. He is a 8-year-old German Shepherd. He came over from Hungary. Enzo is trained in narcotics, tracking, criminal apprehension, handler protection, and locating articles. Our unit isn't just for criminal activities. Our unit also participates a lot in looking for missing children, missing elderly people. It's more than just a criminal unit. We have currently have 2 canines at the Sheriff's Office. There's K9 Enzo, and then K9 Radar is with Deputy Mashakas. K9 Radar came from Czech Republic. He is also 8 years old and trained in all the same stuff Enzo is.
Okay. Do they do the drug sniffing too?
Yep, he is our narcotic dog.
Okay.
Yep, so they're trained in all that.
Okay. How long does it take them a dog to train and
We
be
go through about a
prepared?
5-week academy with them, Monday through Friday. That's just our job. We train every Thursday for 8 hours with several other agencies, and then we certify every year.
Okay. And now he'll remain with you?
Yep. Once he retires, usually somewhere between 9 and 11 years old, then the county signs him over to us and he becomes ours.
Yeah.
He just gets to enjoy his retirement as a house dog.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. And that's a bond that you and he
Yes,
would
it
have
is.
for
Yep,
years.
we're together
so.
24 hours a day. He comes home with me, so
Yeah.
with him more than with the family.
Very beautiful dog. You're a very beautiful officer too, don't get me wrong. So, no, he is gorgeous. I love German Shepherds. So, yeah. Okay,
Yep.
I've been told we are like 10 minutes away from the helicopter getting
That's
here.
what I've been told, yeah. Should be here anytime.
So, now, how will he react to a helicopter?
He's
landing?
fine.
He is?
Yep, he's fine with it. We've trained with him. We've done rappelling out of him and stuff with Border Patrol. So we try to get him as much exposure as possible.
He's jumped out?
We've done the rappelling with it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful dog. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kids are taking pictures with police dog.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Marie, and I work for Richmond Lenox EMS. We are available for the entire community of northern Macomb County, and we have just recently taken over Clinton Township, so we're available for those residents as well. So if you would like, we are handicap accessible. If you would like to take a ride, we can take you if you're in a wheelchair. So we take folks to the airport, and it's a free trip to the airport. There is no charge. If you'd like to make a donation to the Smart Bus, the money goes back into the program. There is a donation bucket on the bus. But to get a hold of us, you can easily call us. We're located in Richmond, Michigan. You can easily call us. The phone number is 586-794-7713.
And can anyone call? Is there a age limit? Do you have to be handicapped?
There is no
restrictions.
No restrictions. There is no age limit. We are available for the entire community that needs a ride, and we're happy to do it.
That's awesome. I see Jeff I tape all the community council meetings, and I see Jeff at the council meetings
Yeah.
and stuff. And he talks about the Smart Bus program, and I've never had an opportunity to ask him, is there an age limit, or do you need to be handicapped, or...
Yep, you do not need to be handicapped.
That's good news.
We are available for the entire community of northern Macomb County and now Clinton Township.
Okay. So, and if anybody just wants to donate,
Yes, anybody that wants to donate can donate to the EMS station.
or even to the
Richmond.
township off,
We're
township...
all located out of one station, and that's in Richmond.
Okay.
Yep, you can donate to Richmond.
Okay.
So,
Glad you do what you do.
thank
And I'll
you.
bet there's a lot of others, so... Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So, we gotta find somebody. So, we have another fire truck right here, so we're gonna try and find some information out right here. Okay, we not only had police dogs, there are actually fire and rescue dogs. So we are going to get some information on this beauty.
Hi, this is Bentley. He's a search and rescue dog for the Lenox Township Fire Department. He is available to help find missing children, maybe adults that wander away, Alzheimer's patients, also for car accidents, patients that might get up and try to go get help. He's got a good nose, and he's a tool for us to use to help find patients more quickly.
This kind of a dog, is it a lot like the police dogs where they have one person is there?
Yes, I'm his handler,
Handler.
and he's our family dog as well. But I have a pager and I'm on call 24/7 in case he's needed. Yeah, but unlike police dogs, he doesn't fight crime, go after the bad guy. He's just a tool for us to use for search and rescue. They've done water training, they've done cadaver training, they've done...
So he can run out to a pond and get some little kid that's stuck in a pond and drag him back in? How awesome.
And
How
you search cars and junkyards. He's been trained by Cliff Morgan. He's a retired canine trainer for the sheriff department. So
Now, how long have you had fire and rescue dogs?
he's about ready to graduate. He's been training for about 8 months now, and they're just about done with their training. We have one other dog, Freddie Krueger. He is...
Excuse me?
His name is Freddie.
Okay.
His handler is named Dustin, and he's a chocolate lab. So we have 2 search and rescue dogs for Lenox Fire.
What an awesome addition to your department.
Also, he does a lot of PR work. He marches in parades. He loves coming to see the kids here at tons of trucks in different places.
This is the Lenox Township Fire Rescue truck. So, and I did find out that these radar looking things up here are spotlights.
My name is Scott Yake. I'm a sergeant for the Lenox Township Fire Department. I'm out of their second station on 32 Mile Road at the north end of Lenox Township. Today we're going to talk about what we call Engine 2. This is one of our newest fire trucks for our line, a front line fire truck. It is a 5-man cab, holds 2,500 gallons of water. It also is a truck that we use for mutual aid. So not only does it help with fires in our own department, but it'll also go to other departments too for mutual aid. Whenever a department needs more water or more manpower, this is the truck that'll go on the north end of town. We have anywhere from portable fans to ventilate a house. We have thermal imaging cameras. The guys carry their own thermal imaging cameras, just introduced to our department. In fact, yesterday. This is what we call a trash pump, and we need to pump water out of a pond. Manually, we can take water out that way. We also have foam capabilities for car fires, or when we have a house fire, it's under control. We're able to have to use less water. The foam helps. We have all kinds of tools, chainsaws, called K-12 for cutting concrete and metal. We also have anything for a chimney fire. As you see, we have all 3 types of fire extinguishers too, for any kind of fire. This, what you see here, is what we call a chute. It's a dump chute. We have 3 of them on this truck. So if we're in a rural area of Richmond, Lenox, Ira, any township that we help out with, and it's lacking water, this truck will go, and when you see this come out, it'll dump the water out of the trunk, out of the tank of the truck. We got 2,500 gallons. Then I will be able to go and refill the truck and come back. There's a portable tank that holds 3,000 gallons of water. So this only holds 2,500. So it will not go over the limit, but it'll allow enough water for the firefighters to keep fighting the fire. But if this goes on a fire on the north end of Lenox Township, I am able to receive water the same way. There's a big tube on the front of the truck. I pretty much have an oversized shop vac. So I can suck water out of a tank into this truck and distribute to the firefighters in the house or whatever we need.
When you say you dump the water that's in this unit and go get more,
Yeah.
what do you mean when you dump it?
So this is a dump valve. So all I gotta do is push a button, either on the back of the truck or inside. The water will come out.
Okay.
So it'll empty the truck out, and
So right under the ground.
well, into a tank.
In a tank, okay.
I got a 3,000-gallon tank,
Okay.
and that we carry a tank on here, a portable tank. So if I'm helping somebody, another fire department or my own, I can put my tank down, dump the water, and go get
Then
more.
you go get
Why
more
they
water.
use
They're
the
using
water,
it out of
and
that
they
tank.
use
Okay.
the water out of it. Yep.
Okay.
So here's ladders. We have an extension ladder. We have an attic ladder, and we roof ladder. All kinds of tools on the other side. And I'm trying to think. We have also medical supplies too. We carry medical supplies in this truck, so if there's a medical, while we're on scene or anything, we still render aid until an ambulance gets there.
So fire department has medical training too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We in the state of Michigan, you have to be a medical first responder. We have paramedics, we have EMTs, and we have medical first responders.
How long have you been on the department?
I have been on the fire department almost 13 years. I've been a firefighter since '96.
Wow.
So
Good for you.
I've been able to. I was lieutenant in Memphis Fire Department. I went to Ross County Sheriff's Department, worked up there with their fire department, and came back down here.
Yeah, it's good to know that there's people out there with that kind of background and that length of time being in service, and you know what you're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you. This is a very, very impressive looking machine.
You're welcome.
Wasn't sure what all the bells and whistles were, but
Yeah, and if there's anything other questions, we have an open house the first Sunday of October. It's an all-day thing.
I will
We're
post
welcome. We
that.
have all the trucks out. We take a car apart. We have a fun house, bounce house inside for the kids. We have food.
Where will it be located
It
at?
would be on the Gratiot, the Gratiot station at Gratiot between 28 and 27 miles. On Gratiot.
That's down this way.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We will post that on Channel 6 for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My name is Kelly Adamick, and I'm from Merit Academy. We are a free public charter school in New Haven, and we offer free preschool for ages 4 years and up. We also are a K through 12th grade school as well. We're here today promoting our free preschool program. Children have to be 4 by December 1st of this year, and we offer preschool Monday through Friday, full day preschool option. We provide breakfast, lunch, and snack for no cost to families. The whole program is free. And we are here just sharing information for program parents and families that are interested in enrolling in our program. You can either contact the school. The phone number is 586-749-6000, or you can look up our website, meritacademy.org, and request information that way as well. Again, we're free preschool through 12th grade, and we are happy to answer any questions that you might have. We have free crafts for kids out here right now. They can make bracelets. They can also color or take home the craft as well. We're giving out goodie bags that are filled with children's books and crayons, a little journal the kids can draw in. So we're just enjoying this great event, and we hope to be able to share our wonderful program with families.
This is a pretty cool event. Gotta admit
It
that.
really is.
How long has Merit Academy been in business?
So our preschool program has been open for about 15 years. The school has been over 20.
How I know it's been around. I've heard of it. Caught glimpses of this and that.
Yeah,
But didn't know
yeah.
exactly where it was, or even more important, I didn't know it was free.
Yes, it is a free. So it's a free public school, but we are a charter school. So that's why it's just a little bit different than a
Right.
local school district. But it's a free schooling, so there's no cost to families that want to enroll. And the good thing is they can come all the way from preschool and stay all the way through 12th grade. So
So when they get out of 12th grade, are they accredited? They can walk right into college? and apply?
absolutely.
Good.
Yep, we have a
deal.
lot of our, when our students graduate, a lot of them get scholarships to the local colleges. We have smaller class sizes, which is really nice. So,
Okay. Well, I hope we stay in touch throughout
Yeah.
the year, and you can let me know things that are happening with Merit and things that you plan on doing, and I can get it up on Channel 6 for you.
yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
So WM is the nation's largest environmental services provider. What we're here today with is one of our commercial vehicles. These are the trucks that pick things up at the fork at the front and dump them overhead. Service commercial businesses, restaurants, things like that.
They pick up the whole dumpster and dump it.
Yeah, the whole
Okay.
dumpster and it dumps overhead. This truck runs on CNG, compressed natural gas, which is a cleaner burning fuel than diesel.
It has a beefy horn.
We also own and operate the landfill at 29 Mile in Gratiot. People all know the trucks in their neighborhoods that come and pick it up, but not everybody always knows where exactly does that garbage go. Well, we've got a landfill, modern engineered landfill at 29 in Gratiot that manages the waste in this immediate area.
And that's just for this immediate
I
area?
should say, actually, no, I should say it's more regional. Landfills tend to service a region, so we can service waste coming from Macomb, Oakland County, probably not Wayne County so much, but North Oakland or North Macomb. We don't handle St. Clair County waste. They have all of their waste going to their own landfill. But there's typically a radius around a landfill that it will service.
Okay, but all right here in Michigan.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we do receive some Ontario waste.
On Canada. That was my next question. Also, do you do the separating of bottles and cans and?
We are in the process of getting a recycling facility permitted in the city of Detroit, and that's where the recyclables are managed. If people have the perception, the misperception, that their waste gets sorted through before it goes to the landfill, that's not happening. That sorting and separating really has to happen at home.
Yes.
Once it gets to the landfill, it's treated as waste. Right. So if there are recyclables in there, they're getting buried with the rest of the waste.
Yeah.
Which is why it's important to sort and separate at home. We do have a recycling drop-off area at the landfill for people who don't have the service available
At their
curbside
home?
for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. All right.
Anything
You gave me a lot of information. So you operate 5 days a week, 6 days a week? What?
else? I would say, I think we do some service on Saturdays, so 6 days a week. Typically, we're not
If
operating
needed.
on Sundays, and we might even only be 5 days a week now. The landfill is about a 6-day-a-week operation that will be open half a day on Saturdays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys pick up any of the
We used to
the overflow that was in Detroit?
We do service the city of Detroit.
Okay.
Whether their waste comes all the way out here, it typically goes to a transfer station
Oh.
closer to where they're picking up in the neighborhoods there.
Okay.
We service Lenox Township, and I'm not sure where else we service around here, but I definitely know we service Lenox Township.
Okay. Good to know. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we are now at the MDOT portion of the event here today. And when Lenox Township says big truck event, this is a big truck event. There's a big trucks here. So I have someone I've wrangled up that will give you the information about the MDOT vehicles that are here.
Okay, this is with the Macomb County Department of Roads, and this is our everyday dump truck, salt truck. It salts the road, clears the snow. This is our road grader that grades our gravel roads. It'll push just as much snow. And we're out 24/7 during the winter, and we're out, 5 days a week through the summer.
Love when you're out in the winter. I find one that's scraping the roads, I stay behind you the whole way where I'm going.
That's the best place to be.
Absolutely.
That's the best place to be.
Yep.
People get in front of us, and then we're stuck.
Oh, and if I have to step on a brake really hard and you don't notice me, that's not good.
And these don't stop on the back.
No, no, they don't look like they could.
Especially loaded,
Yep.
We slide just like you, in the winter, on the snow and ice. So.
Yeah. Do you normally put chains on big trucks like this or no?
What's that?
Do you put snow chains on big trucks
No,
like this? No,
not anymore. They used to back in the day, but
they look like they weigh enough that
it's not necessary.
they wouldn't need it.
anymore.
You can climb
We don't-
through anything.
We don't get the snow like we used to.
We
back in the
don't.
day. Yeah.
You're right. We don't.
We've had mild winters the last
Yep.
10 winters, but
Yep.
pretty mild.
And this scrapes gravel roads and snow, or just?
Yeah. We grade all our gravel roads.
And I gotta go another half mile over here to get to the end of it.
They'll push gravel. They'll push snow. They'll,
Have a good day, sir.
Now, does it take special licensing and
No,
training or
it's just,
anything?
Have a good one. No, I mean we all have a CDL, Class B or A license.
Pretty impressive. Holy cow. There's no, oh yes there is, steering wheel. Huh. That's one big piece of equipment.
Right.
You could scrape my whole front yard with that in one sweep.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate the information.
Yeah.
It's a big unit. Lights way up high. So I think I'll go and see what...
You can see it at night. Definitely see it at night.
Well, that's what you want.
So all these lights too, yeah.
Yeah, if it's the middle of the night, you look like a UFO coming down.
Right.
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 Yeah. Well, thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Go see what Mr. Ballard's got. Okay. I either have to walk a half a mile to get from one end to the other, or try and get the camera to pan. Okay.
This is our 2016 Kenworth T880. It's a 50-ton heavy wrecker used for towing semis. And behind it we have our wagon that the owner built for his son many years ago, and we bring it to all our shows now.
Oh, that's cute. So this type of a vehicle wouldn't go to a vehicle in a ditch.
Not for cars, no. It's
Right.
mainly for big trucks and equipment.
Accidents,
Yep.
rollovers.
Rollovers, recoveries, that kind of stuff. Stuff that's heavier, more technically involved.
Yeah. You have the handheld operating thing?
Yep.
You do?
Yeah, the truck over there.
Yeah. I watch that off-road trucking out of Canada.
Yeah.
That I'm impressed when I get that in this little bitty boxes controlling this enormous vehicle.
It's very, very impressive. This system.
Very. And I'm glad you're out there.
Yeah.
It's good to know that if you need something this big, you're not, what do we do?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
and you're local. You're right here in New Haven.
Yeah, we're always around.
So, okay. Well, thank you so much for the information.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we have made our way over to this side of the event, and we are at Alleman Septic Service out of Ray Township, Michigan, and I am talking to
Sam Alleman. I'm the driver of this truck. I haul sewage. I pump out all the septic tanks. We only have 2 trucks on the road. It's just me and my brother. We're the 3rd generation working this company. My grandparents started it in 1965. My mom and my uncle help run it. My uncle owns it, and my brother and I are next in line taking it over. I'm proud to be able to carry on a company that's been family owned and operated since 1965. We operate all of Macomb County, most of St. Clair and parts of Oakland. everywhere, every place we pump out, we have to haul it down to Mount Clemens Water Treatment Center and dispose of it properly down there.
How many gallons does that hold?
It's a 3,500 gallon tank. We can get about 3, maybe 4 jobs if we're lucky. Depends on where we're at and how big the tank sizes are. So it's a hit or miss in how many jobs we can get, but typically we can get about 3 jobs on a load. And I could load this thing up about 3 times a day if we're really busy, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on where we're at and how busy we are. But we work all year round, rain, snow, or shine. We're out working. If you're having a problem, we have to be out.
Okay, good information. So if anybody has a backed up septic, give Allen Septic Service a call. It sure beats taking the cement top off that septic tank and sucking it out with the wet dry vac out of the garage. Okay? Nice talking with you.
Yep, thank you.
Have a good day.
You do the same.
Officer Hill, Supervisor Lustig. We're from U.S. Customs in Port Huron, and we're standing here in front of our X-ray machine for trucks that come across the border.
So you can like X-ray in a hospital. You can see what's inside of a truck.
That's right.
Cool.
And we're here to make sure that there's what they say is in the truck, and also not any drugs coming across the border.
Wow, that's impressive. I didn't know that. Is that what that machine, that big arm thing up there does?
Yep, so that tunnel back there, that's our X-ray. So that there, the truck drives through at 5 miles an hour. We have an officer sitting inside, and they review the camera or the computer, and they can see live time what is coming through.
Wow.
At that truck.
Yeah, I can see it from here, but the sun is right on the lens, so I can't get a picture of the camera. So, how much does this thing weigh?
Really,
A
just
lot.
shy of 26,000 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does it cost?
That I don't know. They don't really.
Above your pay grade, huh?
Yeah, that's above us.
Okay.
But it all pulled up, just drives down the road. Nobody would know what it is.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like a X-ray machine. I thought maybe it was something that goes over top of shipping containers, picks them up, puts them on a boat.
Oh yeah, and that's what this is originally designed for, is to actually X-ray shipping containers. It's more, that's more of a utilization, but to have something mobile in the field for trucks too.
Kind of nice to have that relation that's what it looks like, because then drunk people just think it's something to pick up a shipping container, and they're not going to bother with my little truck here.
Right. Yeah.
So, technology's cool.
I know.
So, well, thank you so much.
Definitely.
Information that I didn't know. I'm sure my viewers won't know. So, we learned something today.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And we are with Jack. And he's going to give us some information and show us what this great big thing does. So let's go inside. So it's a regular examining room?
One here, one in the back. You can see 2 at a
Okay.
time. It's
So
all automatic. It's got its own remote control, so you can do everything. Push the button.
Cool.
Make you nice and comfortable. All the equipment's attached.
Okay. So
All self-contained.
where does this go where people
It goes
can...
to the churches of Mount Clemens. They park in the churches and then they see outpatients.
Okay.
People with no insurance. But
Oh.
it's set up for.
So there's no charge for
No.
them to come in? That's nice.
McLaren pays the bills for that, and their medicines, they cover their medical needs.
Oh,
They've been doing it close to 30 years now.
that's wonderful.
This is about 3 years old, dealing with a converted truck. It's getting old, so they had to replace it. So they got some funds together from different forces. Bought this thing.
Okay,
And then they got it during COVID, they had to park it for a whole year. It sat for a whole year, got in the hospital, plugged in. And then after COVID quit, they finally put it back on the road.
But they used it the whole time?
No.
No?
During COVID, they never used it. It was brand new, had no miles on it.
Was that a sanitation issue or?
But they didn't do it for 2 years, and then they put it back on the road.
Huh.
Put this on there.
So it's a new 3-year-old.
It's 3 years. It's got 7,000 miles on it. It's
Yeah.
3 years old.
Wow. What
Low mileage.
yeah. Okay, and this room would be?
This is where the doctors work, basically, where they see the patient. They connect with the internet here to hospitals, and next year to do the.
So you can access patients' records in any hospital?
Yeah, it's all connected by a little box here. Wi-Fi, and then they hook this up, and then they send their information.
Wow.
Refrigerator, bathroom here.
And all the doctors,
That's
nurses,
wheelchair
everything is all licensed. They're not practicing, right? It's all licensed.
They do minor things in here. It depends on most of this information, but they do minor things.
Okay.
KGs, and they do to get all your vital information.
Wow.
And then I can transfer that and send it to where it's going to go.
So with the equipment that's in here, someone can get a complete physical.
Yep.
Wow. X-ray. Wow.
You got a doctor, an intern, usually 2 couple students on here all the time.
What is this room?
It's set up for a lab, but they don't do much in it because most stuff is sent to the hospital. But they built into it at the time.
Okay. I had no idea something like this was in existence.
They've been doing it close to 30 years.
Oh.
It wasn't as populated.
Yeah, just before I was born.
And it's in the church in Mount Clement, basically, where they do all the parking. Thursdays in St. Peter's, and Tuesdays at 3 other churches. Grace and another one.
Very,
It
very
sets up in
impressive.
about 10 minutes. It sets up. These either electric working the men.
Yep. Just like a motorhome or a camper.
Motor RV, yeah.
Yep. Huh. The air conditioning feels so good.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Yeah, it's warm out there. Surprised you don't have a lineup.
3 weeks ago, they had this at Grass and Cruise.
Uh-huh.
Because they were one of the sponsors. So they had Clinton Township Police on bicycles driving around. So like 3 of them in here, and they said, "We do our report." You know, they sat there doing their reports and cooling off.
And air
Take all the
conditioning.
time you need.
Yeah, that's smart, guys. Okay, well.
And then the hospital, they were out of power. Not the house, the office at 15 Gratiot.
Yeah.
So I took them down to their office, and they were seeing patients in here that day because the building had no power. So they used this as a portable office.
What a
They were
useful.
charging their laptops up.
Yeah, what a useful unit. Wow.
It's a handy little thing.
Yes, it's very little,
It's
but
portable. You can take it, anywhere.
Anywhere. Yeah. Huh. Well, thank you so much. This is great information. You're my last stop.
You come on back.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining us. The wind is picking up, the day is rolling down, and it's hot out here. So we've seen a lot of impressive machines. So this is Joe Adair, NEMC TV6 at the Lenox Township Tons of Trucks event. And there's been tons and tons in here today. So we'll catch you next time.